Hey YouTube, this is the Something Different Star Trek Online. We're choosing the 25th century, about, the next generation. Technically a Star Trek Picard era, but it's got the very TNG. I'm excited because the last time I tried to play this, I did not really that far. I think I only got to level 7 and then I kind of rage quit because Klingons were screwing me up big time. But yeah, this is the Something Different that I was talking about. Note that for this I'm gonna be sort of, I don't know, it's gonna be a lot more long form than like my normal videos would be between 10, 15, 20 minutes long. This thing I'm shooting for like closer to half an hour because it's going to be a very long form video. And of course I'm gonna make myself a Vulcan because you technically can't. You can only make yourself a Romulan if you choose the Romulan Star Empire, which is kind of still stupid, but whatever. So I'm choosing a Vulcan, but in my head, they're Romulan. Or at least half Romulan. And I'm gonna go science because I love Spock. I'm wearing a Spock shirt right now on my physical body as opposed to my VTuber body. Who knows, maybe once when I have my when I eventually upgrade my VTuber model to maybe be, maybe something drawn by my friend Mimi. Maybe then I'll have her do a version of the model with my little Spock shirt, though maybe a slightly different artwork so that it's not stealing the merch. Even though I own the merch, I'm literally wearing it in real life as I'm trying to. Hi, yes. STO character creation. It's worse than The Sims. That facial structure looks vaguely. It reminds me of Teresa Yao from The Expanse. So I'm gonna go with that facial structure because this is an OC we're creating. We are not making me because we cannot make me. Okay. Yeah, I'd say that's a good face preset. The one I chose, it's a bit rounder, younger looking, which works for a Starfleet cadet. Now I am gonna lower the height just a little bit. Well, no. You can be all the way up to 6.6 feet tall, or a nice. I'll go with a nice 5'10". Oh. Almost forgot to choose a hairstyle. We are not going with the basic one. That is very much Counselor Troy hair. In my head, this OC is like half Vulcan, half Romulan, like what Saavik was supposed to be. Because here's the thing, Saavik originated with Kirstie Alley Saavik. She was originally meant to be half Vulcan, half Romulan. And in fact, she was actually supposed to return in the Undiscovered Country. That is 160s era type of hairstyle. I don't know what to go for. So I don't want to go for a typical Vulcan hairstyle because this character is not fully Vulcan. That is some volume. I feel like I've seen that hairstyle on... That looks very much like something like Admiral Janeway. That is... I mean, could we do this? Part of the reason I want this OC to be part Romulan is because when I watched Picard, I grew really, really fond of Elnor. Do we go with that one? Ooh, actually, this chopped look. I kind of like that. We'll go with that. No, we hit that button. We can do some coloring. Hair color. Oh, we could go for a fun dyed hair. I mean, typically Romulans and Vulcans both have, like... The only time I've seen a blonde Vulcan was Fuzz in, Section 31. And we do not like him. I mean... I'm playing SEO again because I watched Section 31 and it got me hyped. Maybe a nice... platinum blonde type of color. Very light. And for the eyes... we'll lighten the eyes too. But keep them brown for them. Can't change the eyebrows, but honestly, I don't mind that. As for uniform, yeah, we'll leave the uniform alone. As for their name, let's see. Okay, I really liked how in Star Trek Prodigy, Majel was named after Majel Barrett. So I might... could I get away with naming after a legacy? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about names. Names are hard. Oh, crap. You know what? Kana. Like Kana Kamui, and also like... and what would their family name be? You know what? Pavel. Like Pavel Chekhov. That works. And for the ship... Oh. See, this happens when I record on Xbox. It only lets me record in 10-minute intervals. So the character creation section is split into two. But for the ship name... Let's see. You start out with the Miranda class, and that is your first ship. So the name we're picking for this... Let's see. Well, for the Miranda classes I've seen, we had the Reliant in Wrath of Khan, we had the Saratoga in the one with the whales. Oh, Pinterest notification. Okay. You know what? How about we go Concord? Like the Battle of Lexington and Concord. So my next ship I'll name Lexington. Or if we come across the Lexington, that would be really funny. And maybe if I get myself a nice little Constitution class or any, like, be it refit or anything, I might name it after, you know, other American, mainly Enterprise's sisters from Azure Lane. Because there was obviously the Yorktown, but there's also the Hornet, which would be fun. But I don't know. And do I do the tutorial? I'm skipping. I'm sorry. I'm skipping the tutorial. But yeah, I'm excited for this. And we are here at Starfleet Academy. God. Okay. I wish I could turn to, like, face the character, but I can't. Oh, great. That happened. Yeah. I think it would be fun for, like, this, basically record any cutscenes or major dialogue sequences, and then come back in later when I do my video voiceover, you know, when I'm editing everything together and voicing over the main characters. Oh, I didn't know you could fall into the water. But yeah, I'll probably, voice over my characters' lines during, like, the cutscenes and everything, because I don't like having them not be voiced. Like, a silent protagonist is fine when done well. I'm so used to this button being sprint. I have to, like, retrain myself because I'm so used to Genshin. Yes, I play Genshin like a freaking loser. But yeah, that's my main form of content, and I'm so used to that, so I have to literally retrain my brain on how to maneuver, and I have no idea. But I should have just played the tutorial. Oh, hello, Klingon. I will say, the graphics of, like, the character models specifically, the ship models are great, but the character models themselves, they remind me of The Sims 3. Well, I was heading the right way. I'm just Oh. Oh, yeah. That would explain it. Anyway. Oh. Nope, I couldn't turn around. Anyway, future me will be doing the in-editing program soft voiceover. Bye. I'll see you later. This initial just starting out intro segment character creation has gone on for 15 minutes. All because I couldn't find this guy. And here future me is. So after the starter mission that you always get if you happen to choose a Vulcan, I started off on a little mission having to investigate the Terran Empire.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
The whole reason why I wanted to poke into the Terran Empire so soon is because some of my unironic, favorite quote-unquote villains from Star Trek have been from the Mirror Universe. And part of the reason I like them, at least in the case of one, is because I love the Prime counterpart version. Like in the case of...
You will be assigned to the Klingon front.
Like
but first, you could use some new equipment for your ship. I have some improved consoles developed by the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. These consoles can be installed on your ship to improve its abilities. As you improve in rank, you will earn better consoles. Other ships you will command throughout your career will have space for many more. When you're done here, go see Dur's racks to customize your starship's appearance.
He's not doing so
There's
much
been a
of
breakthrough
his
in our
usual inflection, but I can hear him. But yeah, before I went on my little Terran mission, I did have to do a little get starting, run around, figure out what I was doing. Because I hadn't touched the game since, I don't know, maybe since they released the Discovery campaign. So, I love the fact that the entire game's UI is designed around okutagrams. That is such... I love it. My one nitpick is that no matter what era you're in, Space Dock always looks the same. So it's they can't even I mean, it's set up in a way where I can maybe believe it was set up the same way, internally during, the TOS movies. 'Cause, oh yeah, there she is, Captain Sylvia Tilly from the Terran Empire. I was so happy to see her then I literally, shrieked. But, oh my god, I did not... Because this part of the mission has you playing from the perspective of the Terran counterpart, which is your evil, kind of fascist counterpart. And weirdly, they're also voiced with tweet a lot. I do not like Terran weaponry. I do not like the Terran main character's playstyle. Please give me back my
That's
normal
one squad
phaser
down.
rifle.
Don't forget to activate the agonizer.
Let me just bonk people and rocket freaking Tank Top Janeway. What the heck? Come on, man. I'm not finished with this section of the story technically because it is a long set of missions. And I later found out that apparently in the 25th century, the Emperor of the Terran Empire is Wesley freaking Crusher. literally said to myself when I saw him and recognized what Wheaton's voice, I was like, 14-year-old me is on their freaking knees right now, screaming with joy. Like, I still love Wesley Crusher because he is a wonderful character and he keeps very close to me. I understand why he's mostly really only shown up.
2 down. Get that agonizer operational.
The odd, like, I mean, he was in season 2 of Prodigy, but that's the kids show, so, and I wouldn't have even known about it if it weren't for the fact that someone pointed it out. Hey, there's this one Star Trek show that's only on Netflix, despite everything else being on Paramount. What? But I genuinely hope that Wesley Crusher does turn up more throughout the story, be it in beta or alpha canon, because I like him. He's a fun character. Ever since I watched TNG, I have absolutely adored that sweater-wearing mother ever. Like, even back to... Oh...
And that makes 3. You know what to do.
I mean... I thought he was adorable all the way back, like...
Alright, the agonizers are all 5 by 5. Let's make sure the central control system is still operational.
Gonna be like,
let's make this happen fast, Inquisitor. There's far too many Coalition goons around here lately.
But it's like, hey... And then later on, like...
Okay, we're almost ready to go here. I need to calibrate the transmission settings, and then we should be able to send the Emperor's message out to deep space. Watch my back. We've come too far to fail now, and you know the price of failure in the Terran Empire.
I'd ask you to surrender, but we all know that's not in the Terran vocabulary.
Oh, come on. Is the entire Coalition on Pavo today?
Another skull for my trophy haul.
They are capable of. Like, I know Wesley is stuck in this whole thing where it's like, he has to consciously think about, like, you know, his whole space, time, thought thing. Meanwhile, Q can just snap his fingers real quick and all of a sudden, boom, the Nazis won. Like, that's literally how Q behaves. And I guarantee you that Q does not fuck with the Nazis, considering the fact that literally... Oh my god, my dogs! They are barking! They probably hate that I'm not... Either that or they want my food. There is a dog with me now. But, honestly, as far as the level of, like... I need to see the day where Wesley Crusher and AQ interact. We're not likely to get called to execute, because well, I don't know, he might. I mean, he did appear in the end credit scene, like, talking to Jack, and Jack is technically Wesley's half-brother, which, by the way, I love the fact that he's introduced like little Jack Crusher. So it's like, oh my god, the family ties. But oh my gosh, this away mission was so long, and I'm not really good at like FPS style games, like and especially when it comes to SEO, I more so prefer the space combat, you know, because it's a lot more automatic than ground combat, and I prefer that immensely. And I realize how
only a minor setback, trust me.
Making this video is just so that I can yap about Star Trek lore. Speaking of Star Trek lore, like, oh my god. I'm, like...
Hope your affairs are in order, Terrans.
Section 31 had so much potential I mean, they brought the Carmelites back, they brought another Deltine back, like Isla, who was at the beginning of this mission. I just failed to report her initially, but I did report her later. I don't know if it's the same actress returning. I'll have to do a quick little Google and see, but I'm happy to have Isaiah back because I'd rather have her than Decker. I mean, his acting did some pretty things, and I don't want anything to do with a guy like that. Not in my Star Trek. No, thank you. But God, Section 31, especially because it was set during the Lost era, like Monster Maroon type of era, like Captain Rachel Garrett. Hello? But it honestly seemed such like corporate slop. Like literally, I went to go and like check my phone for like 5 minutes during the point it was a long time, and I was like, and I looked up and it's like, oh, there's 20 minutes left. Like what? Like, I get that Michelle Yeoh was kind of busy with a bunch of other things,
I'm okay.
but I
All
wouldn't
good.
mind if
Just a
the
flesh
song
wound.
being
Keep fighting.
put off for longer, so that she could actually give a fuck about her role. And while I did like her development, it did seem kind of weird and almost
Hope your affairs are in
little
order,
shoehorned
Terrence.
in, like, oh yeah, there's this man that Empress Philippa will absolutely love. What? When the fuck? There wasn't anything remotely related to this even teased during Discovery. There was nothing. And I mean, maybe Section 31 is what, like, maybe the Discovery writer wanted to pursue that storyline with Yorzo, but the series is canceled, which makes it. It's actually tied with Lower Decks season amount, because most Star Trek shows they have 3 seasons, like TOS, friggin'. Well, Enterprise had 4, but that's honestly kind of debatable. And then there's like some of them have. The average length of a Star Trek show is 7 seasons. I mean, there was Void, there was obviously TNG, DS9, everything like that. Oh yeah, I am fumbling hard here. I should have just gone with some easy mode missions, but yeah, I wanted lore. Serves me right for trying to show up on a mission to the Third Empire. There's a character involved in this mission. I feel like I recognize her name.
It's me.
I feel like she's
Get us off this hellhole right now.
the Terran version of
There you have it.
Major
Pavo was
Kira.
dangerous enough before,
Kira
but now
Nerys.
I don't want to think about what the
But-
Terrans can do with its power. Something needs to be done.
After that,
Fast.
I don't know.
Based on the data we were able to collect before we had to
Her name seems
withdraw,
vaguely familiar.
it looks like the
I
Terrans are
recognize
going to
that.
use the
At
antenna
least she
on
looks
Pavo
the
to send a
George.
signal
She has
into
the
deep
little nose
space.
scales.
Somewhere.
But honestly, dude, I don't know.
There's more. They set up tech to weaponize Pavo. That antenna will
Also,
turn into a
these
planetary-based
details
cannon of
don't
unimaginable
really
power if we don't stop the
the-
Terrans. Something
a
that
lot,
strong might be able to hurt
antenna.
anything, even
I've
this
seen that happen,
other you're talking about. And it'll definitely make
saw
short
one,
work of any
like,
coalition ship in
Discovery.
its sights. Even a
in the
dreadnought.
episode where,
I think
Michael
we
and Georgiou
understand
attempt
each
to
other
bust,
here. I know I'm a
Booker and-
glorified pirate, but I'm willing to
it's a
risk it
Kazon
all to
version?
stop these
No, it's
bastards.
not Kazon. Because
Are you?
Not nowhere near. In Orion.
Well, I'll say this for the pirate.
He can make a convincing
so many
speech when he
Starfleet
wants to. Yeah,
associated
enough about him. We need to get
needing
moving.
to be busted
You ready
out
to
of
go?
Some alien race. This is freaking jail. Like what? That loading screen with the Shangri-La class Titan has been eyeing me like the entire time because I see it dead center and all I can think of is freaking Robin Curtis Savick because she winds up being the captain of the original Titan before Riker was the captain of the Luna class one. And it's like, holy moly, like it's actually why one of the shuttles on the Titan A, technically, honestly, it shouldn't technically be the Titan A, it should technically be the Titan B, if we're thinking about how, but Shangri-La class Titan is technically beta canon. Anyway, that's
We made
why
it.
in
Good timing. The Coalition's taking a beating here, particularly from the Terran flagship.
Aw, nice of Tilly to bring my ship out to this hellhole of a planet.
Honestly,
If there's even
it's
one
so funny
scratch
'cause
on my ship's hull,
I'm
one
a
micrometeorite
diehard
dent.
Spurk fan, like,
Well, you know the rest. Murder, death, kill, etc. Let's
Spock
get to
or-
work, shall we?
they seem gay
Before
as
the pirate and
hell
all his little
towards
friends
each
are
other,
blown
like,
to pieces.
peak old man Yowie, like, but
Coalition forces, this is Rayet. The new arrivals are allies. Please don't shoot them.
Let's hope the other pirates listen.
turns out that Tom Parr
Ready for another?
something,
Whoa, Tilly and Kumar in command? They get better by the minute.
This is now because this video is so freaking long. Like, I'm looking at it from the timestamp, so there's the end of the footage. I'm not doing the whole freaking. This is like a online video. I don't know how to make with some footage in the background and a bit of an, I don't know, anyways, small little like update, talked about it in the last week's video, I did not get it done. It sucks, but that's still one. At least I the job market is not very good right now. Like, even working for part-time because I'm not fully ready to go into something. Qualified for. Like, I see stuff like therapist and college and blah blah blah. Like, I can't do that. Hello? For crying out loud, I did not have
Sensors are picking up a big energy spike on the surface of Pablo. Brace for impact!
I don't get the Republican. I mean, he's my son. I love him. He's my boy. But God, he's being so weird and like growling. I'm being a pervert half the time. Enough. Yeah, this point, another point where I would like to formally apologize for the amount of dog noise that plays up in my videos. I do not have a quiet place to just sit down and record a voiceover. I have no complaint. Yeah, so a lot of times I've either had to start a voiceover or completely just drop an
If
entire
only
video.
your ships had modified shields like
It
Enterprise.
doesn't matter to me as
Captain
much
Tilly
as
really is a
my little crazy children.
Look, that blast from
Here
Pavo
making
disabled
noises.
us, but we're not done yet.
But it does
I
if
can use my
certain
command codes to use their transporters to beam a boarding
if
party
someone-
over to the
if a
Enterprise.
person were to say
The
like
command codes they know about,
my
yeah.
government name,
Fortunately for us, I have a
that's
backup
it.
set of
Video
codes,
over.
and
Bye.
they damn
We're
sure don't
censoring
know
that
about
somehow.
them.
Take me with you. You need all the guns you can
Like,
get over
oh
there.
god, it's bad.
I have my doubts about this.
And
I suppose having
I'm
some cannon
surprised that
fodder
the
wouldn't hurt.
Enterprise
Fine, the
F,
pirate can come too. Just stay out of my way and don't touch anything.
it. Oh
Everyone
my
ready
God.
to beam over?
The bridge in Star Trek Online for the Enterprise F looks so much better than how in Star Trek Picard for the one shot aboard the F, they just reused the Titan bridge. Like, what?
And we made it. With all of our atoms.
The F is like more of an arrowhead
We need to take control of
saucer,
the ship.
not a more
And,
circular.
You know, if
saucer,
Kumarke,
like
Killy, or the
the
Inquisitor
Titan.
are forced to shuffle off this mortal coil,
Like, yeah, I get
Even
it that
better.
Starfleet's supposed to have,
and
like, there's the theory
bonus
of, like,
points for all three.
bridge
of course.
modules that you can, like,
Helping Lita out with her personal vendettas is not what I'm here
you know, when you
for.
get space.
Settle your old grudges on your own time.
Okay, well,
Aw, it's cute
don't
that
ha-
you think you're in
oh,
charge,
we're,
pirate.
we don't have
No,
much
I take
need
that
for,
back.
that
It's
much
really
technical,
annoying.
considering
Keep
we're
quiet
only a
while the
support
grown-ups are
ship or
talking.
whatnot, but it's like,
Now.
dude.
Let's take back my ship.
But it is one of the ways
We're
to
near
explain the
engineering.
inconsistencies.
Let's
That's
go
why,
there,
like,
disable security, take control
Kirk's
of the
Enterprise
turbulifts,
went through,
and
like,
head to the bridge. It's
7
high
different
time
bridges,
I
pretty
had a
much,
little
like-
chat with that treacherous purple hobgoblin after all.
I meant what I said about your vendettas,
I had a
Lita.
fun time with the game.
And
Just
here
like
I
my,
thought a pirate thug like you would
So,
want to kill
in another
Terrans.
mission that comes after this that I didn't record because I was close to rage quitting, you wind up
Security to bridge!
with
The traitor and her weapons
Emperor
have arrived!
Pressure trying to take over the mirror universe version of V'ger. Because somehow the motion picture equivalent did not happen yet in the mirror universe. Like, what? I mean, the Terran Empire history is, like, way different. So, doesn't make that much false sense.
Defend
but-
engineering or
Oh,
die
gosh.
trying for the Empire!
Yeah, I'm bad at this game.
Controls. We need control of those
Especially
fast.
because my brain wants to
There's something
using,
very
like,
dear to me that I
different
need
controls
to check on.
because
It won't
I'm
take
used
long.
to
That's it. That's the plan. Let's make it
I'm used to
happen.
Genshin controls.
I don't like this, or her.
So
She
STO
can't be
controls
trusted.
Are like,
The feeling's mutual, pirate. Do
Yeah,
your
I
job,
did-
and this'll all be over soon.
just admire the warp core for a minute. Because I'm quite fond of the warp core. I think it's cool. They always look so pretty and like since the refit Enterprise was introduced, the warp core has always been
How
Absolutely
very
gorgeous.
clever of you. It'll take a while to restore control
Also,
over the security systems.
this character. who
Whatever
just popped
shall
up,
I do to pass the
They
time?
seem incredibly Borg to me,
How right
but
you
they're like
are.
a purple Borg. Now I have no
believe
idea
I
who they
have
are,
just the thing
at
to
all.
amuse myself. Be seeing
but
you.
they interest me on the sole
Neither
account
do I,
of
especially
why
since
are you
she's
purple
loading shuttles
Borg?
with
Like
proto-matter
that's
bombs
it.
in the
That's
hangar bay.
why I like.
Knowing her, I fully expect she'll
That's
order
why I
those
look
shuttles
at
to
them
target your
with such
ships.
a like
And
Nimoy Spock raised eyebrow emoji.
at
Like,
least they'll
that
die
is my
quickly.
face when I look at them,
Look,
because it's like,
I
why,
get it, but
why do
every
you
minute we
have that?
spend not taking the bridge
Are you
means that-
Borg? Are you a Borg?
Oh, never mind. You're not budging on this, are you?
And it's weird, because...
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Shut up, dog. But what's weird to me is how, at least in the games, you start to see more aliens in the Terran Empire actually,
Kill them all in the Emperor's name!
like, Lita is Bajoran, and now I wonder if it's a case of, like, the more humanoid, the more the Terrans are willing to accept it. I don't know. Or maybe it is literally just a case of lasting fallout from, I don't know, maybe when Spock took over and became the Emperor. I don't get it, man. The Terran Emperor drives me crazy. I know I need to start looking into all the different Star Trek books, but there are so many that I have no idea where to begin. My dog. He is nuts. He's a silly boy normally. Like, normally he's
Don't let them get past us!
lately he's been so creepy and weird and like, nope. And the other one is licking my face while I'm yapping into my mic. So you're probably gonna get some unintentional puppy ASMR.
I don't trust Lita to deal with
The
these
little
bombs.
slurp, slurp
I'll handle them.
sounds.
But I need you to
Because
cover me
why
while I
not?
work,
Oh my God.
okay?
Check your fire. Do not shoot the proto-matter bombs.
Behind us!
I was weirded out by the fact that the Minecraft movie that came out on what is technically considered First Contact Day. So it's like, well, great.
These bombs are
Focused
disabled.
on
Moving on to the next
Jack
set.
Lackey talking about Minecraft memes than they are in
Taking
way that
fire over
Americans
here!
are supposed to meet.
Another set done. Heading to the ones behind that runabout. On the upper level!
Like 15 minutes left of my nap time, which is good, because lately I've had like
That's the last
kind of
one.
weird bump
I think
on
we're
the
done
top of
here.
my tongue. I don't know what it is, but it bothers me so much. I don't think it's cancerous. It's almost like a tongue.
There.
pimple.
No
Like,
more
I'm sorry,
proto-matter
that's
bombs.
really gross,
Now
but
let's do what we came here for and take back my ship.
if I don't talk about it, nobody knows what's going on. It's so awkward and it's like, like, I don't know how to get rid of it, but it bothers me every time I like, bad. It'll go away in a few days, or at least it'll get to a point where I don't notice it anymore.
You're fools
Still
that
very
think you can win
frustrating.
here!
If I had a strip of latinum for every time I've heard that, I could buy a small moon.
The bump. I don't get it. It's weird.
You're quite the persistent little swarm of gnats, aren't you? How very polite of you. Since we're still being civil, let me speak plainly. You will not take command of this vessel, and should you
did pick up
try,
on-
you'll learn a very
on
painful
something.
and fatal lesson. Do I make myself clear?
I didn't hear her voice
There,
during this
the console
recording
in the
session,
back.
But the character of Tufel, who's like one of the starter bridge officers you got, I feel like she's voiced by the same person who voices Lisa in Gundam. Like, I feel like that's her because it sounds like her so much.
There,
I
the
remember
console in the
hearing
back.
her and going, Lisa? Like, question mark, question mark? Like, she sounded so much like her. Like,
Get away from that console!
and like, when it comes to voices, like, when I hear someone who kind of sounds familiar, I kind of
Allow me to introduce my name.
know you.
Proto-matter powered attack drone.
Kumarke's inner force field is still up!
see if you're like...
Pull the isolinear chip to disable her command console. They're in the panel, in front of the helm.
Admittedly, I didn't recognize that it was actually complicated cameo as Anton Chekhov and stuff at the side because I don't know, he just sounds so much different and I guess...
Get those chips out! In front of the helm controls, remember? I suppose I'll need to be behind the door after all. What a nuisance!
We have to take out our drones first, don't we?
Oh, got it in one, pirate.
Kumarke's drones are down. She's vulnerable now.
Really cool. I mean, I'm not Russian, but I am of Polish descent, so it's like, hey. Like, my great-grandparents came here from Poland.
Oh, great! More of those damn drones!
1920s, like... No, more like the 1920s. My great-grandparents served in World War II, but...
Enough! The drones are down! Let's finish this!
Because the ship he was on got stuck on a rock off the coast of California for 2 months.
She has drones again!
To come get them for like 2 months because
the drones are down again! Take Kumarke out!
And then the United States dropped the power of
no, dear Lita. Oh, no.
Nagasaki and
if I can't have the prize, no one will. Computer, activate auto-destruct sequence. Authorization, Kumarke 00.
I was kind of bummed that this character died quickly, but I hope we get to find their Prime Universe counterpart.
We both could have had the prize.
Because I just want to know more of what's up with them.
No.
Dang, I forgot that Terran uniforms are...
Stabbed me in the back.
I mean,
for
they've
the
been
favor
sexy since the 60s. Like, Terrans have
you've paid the price for your betrayal.
Because I guess
Hope it was worth
if you want to show something evil, you add a little...
Hello, old girl.
Dash of hypersexualization.
I'm back. Computer, open a shipwide channel. Attention all hands.
Yay. Lita got her
is Admiral Lita.
God,
Kumarke is dead.
I am assuming command of this vessel effective immediately.
All the text.
If you
and
disagree,
had a bug
feel free to step out of the nearest airlock and spare me the trouble of hunting you down.
My character was stuck
I have better
in the
things to
fallen
do.
over like ragdoll position
Lita,
that happens when you get like hit too
Damn
much
right
and
there
fall
is.
on the ground.
I need to settle the score with
I
the
wound up having
annoying
to
ginger who had the
restart the
nerve
game
to call this
completely.
her ship.
Because I couldn't fix it. Like I tried hitting the
I made
and
it.
everything. I couldn't fix it, so I had to restart the game. Thankfully, I was at a save point, so I didn't lose any progress. But like, yeah. I went to talk to Ilea, but then I realized the glitch, and I was like, huh? What happened? Like, it was I even tried looking at the inventory, hoping that maybe if I just, like, if I looked through my stuff,
It's too late.
I'd be able to, like,
I did what I
come
could,
out and
but
come
I
back,
failed.
But no, I wound up having
The
to
other
restart
is coming.
the game.
Here,
But
now.
there she is, Ilea, and I don't know if it's the same actress, but I hope it is, 'cause it would be really
My
nice if
place
she
is
did
here.
return.
In this chair. You
I'm
need
just
to get
happy
back
to
to
see her
yours.
again, even if
Ready
it
to
is
beam back to your
only
ship?
for a few bits and bobs of dialogue. Like, yay! Dear God. That's only the start of a lot of Mirror Universe frickery. Like, oh my God, I mean, I can't wait to go through more of this. Like, I'm still playing through this storyline and dealing with all this. But I can't wait for more, because it's like, what happens next?
Damn, it
But
feels
also,
good to sit in this chair again.
Please let me switch back to my Prime counterpart. I want the weapon that I actually like.
Just can't let me have my moment
yeah.
of zen, can you? Fine.
wonder if Pavo
Let's
is a
deal with the
real
Terran
star
ship so that
system.
we can get down to Pavo and deal with our Tilly's
like,
still breathing
I
problem.
actually saw that they have 359 on the map. And it's like really close to Earth. But, dear God, I am tired of talking. My mouth hurts. I think I am going to stop talking. And I don't know, let you watch me make a fool of myself?
You have got a lot to answer for, Lita. And I am going to make sure you pay for what you've done. Bring it, sunshine. You and I have a lot of
Terrans kill Terrans. In the end, you all have a knife ready for everyone else's back.
That's how it goes, pirate. The good die young and the vile live long and prosper. Something's coming.
I'm detecting an energy surge within the entity. Reading 12 power energy.
So, the Emperor's true prize is revealed at last.
like your ticket home just got canceled. And more enemy ships are heading our way. Not really, no. I suggest taking out those plasma energy bolts the other is firing while we deal with the enemy fleet.
Focus on the plasma bolt. Let us worry about the terrorists.
You will be remembered, my friends. Always.
Yes! Scratch one plasma bolt. Nice shooting. Keep it up.
So that's what 12th power energy can do. How are we still alive?
You will be remembered, my friends. Always.
Focus on the plasma bolts. Let us worry about the terrorists.
You will be remembered, my friends. Always.
So that's what 12th power energy can do. How are we still alive?